Where last our intrepid band of heroes left off, they had planned a sting operation to try and catch Ini Kitsunagi in the act of poisoning in this case, fake shipment of food coming into the town. You, working with the leader of the Imperials, Gorata Shan, guided this caravan full of sandbags into the district of Donetsk, coming up from the south, from where the Imperial city of Hakai is. And as you were bringing it in, it turned out that Ini, knowing that the caravan was guarded by Imperials, didn't try to poison it in the same sneaky way she'd previously done. Instead, she roused up and riled up the local zombie population, drawing them to the caravan. So a horde of zombies with a single Ini Kitsunagi behind them, firing arrows, drawing more, and moving from rooftop to rooftop, descended upon the party as they guided the caravan. The Imperials guarded the caravan, and the party pressed forward, pushing through the horde, trying to get to Ini herself. They narrowly managed it, despite much struggles, and in the end, Thor was able to put 2 arrows in the backs of Ini Kitsunagi's legs, and she fell down unconscious, and has now been scooped up by the Imperial captain, Goro, and he has agreed to place her, after some discussion, in the custody of the town until she can be transferred back to the Imperial City for trial. And so, that is where we find ourselves, as the party is gathered around the unconscious form of Ini Kitsunagi, and is deciding what to do next, as 2 things are happening. 1, Ini is being taken to a holding cell, and 2, Goratashan has mentioned that he's going to gather up a group of soldiers to go and attempt to arrest Povita. But as this is happening, you have a decision to make, I suppose. Where do you go? What do you do? We find ourselves around midday at this point, on day 8.
Oh, it's day 8.5?
That's the one.
Where did the days go?
Things keep happening, don't they? We've reached...
I'm counting down and I still am, shocked by that. I don't know how I am, but I am.
With those nerves, Goro says, "So, I will gather up soldiers to bring Povita to justice. You are welcome to come, or you can, nodding at stars, or you can take your prisoner and interrogate her, or whatever else you need to do. But we're going now before word can reach her."
Well, I definitely want to go with these big buff guys and get into another fight, but I don't want to go by myself.
No, I want to go. I just want to make sure that Ini doesn't get the chance to do anything sneaky. I mean, I don't know what kind of alliances she may or may not have. Obviously, we know they have the support of a really devious, super powerful lich thing. So I just get nervous letting her out of my sight. I didn't think we were going to get her in the first place, so now I get nervous letting her out of my sight.
Thorold just kind of nods and says, "Alright, well, I, Thorold, I'll keep an eye on her."
Alright.
As he starts to head off, he just sort of says, "Alright, Thorold's got this. Don't worry about it."
That makes me worse.
That sounds like famous last words.
Right? I think so.
Oh dear.
Is Povita's house on the way? Do I have to pass my armorer friend? I thought her house was
He's in the
there,
same
right?
district. He's in the same district, yeah. You could stop that way.
I would like to, yeah.
Okay, so, and you got a little bit of time to do that, as Goro is going to gather up some more soldiers, as the current batch just got assaulted by zombies. So Goratashan goes to gather up some more soldiers, and the party heads their way towards the district of Mother's Milk. So, that's where we were. Now we start heading that way. And along the way, Kitty, you wanted to meet up with Stanton. Was there anything anybody else wanted to do?
I'd like to head straight to Pavita's house and keep a distance, just like keep an eye on the house, just to make sure. I don't know. I know I had been thinking it too, and then he said like before word reaches her, so I just want to, just in case.
Okay, that sounds good. Let's see. Thor was going to the cart. If you'll give me a perception check, then Araza, if you're going straight there. Is anyone also going with Araza?
I'm gonna go with Araza to surveil Pavita.
Then you'll kind of take opposite sides of the house, and both of you can make that perception check. Wisdom-based check, and you can add anything relevant. All right, 21, not bad. Yeah, Araza, you have the higher roll there. You are watching the house carefully, and you see some movement in the house. She seems to still be there. She hasn't left yet, but you see a little bit of movement. You think you see what appears to be a ghost passing through walls, flickering inside. She, at the very least, without Eni there, has summoned some protection for herself. She's perhaps a little bit nervous about what's about to go down. And, alright. Then, Kitty and Stas, you arrive at Stanton's place and knock on the door. It takes a few moments before you hear any response. Finally, the response comes, "Hey! Sorry, we're closed."
Oh, I know, but you know who I am, and I just weasel my way in anyways, because I can. I'm small.
Yeah, you were going after the dragon pearl, the shard of the sun, pure knowledge.
But I also heard you almost died. So, one, it's my friend that fixed you, and two, if there's anything else you know, now's the time. It's not looking too great out there.
Oh, that's true. I got a bit under the weather, didn't I?
Yeah, it was a close one.
Still not feeling the best, but you know, the sun has preserved me in all its infinite glory. Little spot of life still burns within my chest. What else do you need to know? I mean, I already told you, great big snake monster in a cave.
Have you been there? How big's the snake? There's lots of things I need to know.
Big enough to swallow you whole. Would probably choke on your friend. Points over at Stas.
Oh.
That's comforting.
First, it's got multiple mouths, so it could just tear you in pieces and then swallow the pieces.
Great.
I seen it glittering in that cave.
Oh, well, you wanna go with me to find it? You know, it's kind of like a last hurrah.
You know?
It was a close one. I'd rather you go out like a warrior, not in some shop.
He touches something under his armor for a second and says, Aye, you know, I think that seems like a right good idea then. I'll go with you. Let's see what we can see.
Well, I mean, we have something to do right now, but...
Right, of course, big plague and all that. Listen, when you go, don't fail to let me know. I'll come with you. I'll probably linger near the back. I'm more of a healer than a fighter. But I do have a few skills.
Well, that's good to know, because I like fighting. And healing, I'm not so good at.
You two look like you've been in a fight. Either of you need healing? I can probably patch you up before you go.
That would be ideal. And, you know, I'm definitely not going to be able to afford your armor anytime soon. I'm really trying. But your healing, I'll take some of that. We'll definitely take some of that.
Alright. How about you, lad? You want some too? Looks over at you, Stas.
Yeah, I won't say no.
He's going to use Mighty Healing. And he'll cast this one for power. Stas, you look worse off, right?
Probably, yeah.
Yes.
You can heal using a recovery and regain double the hit points, since he's casting for power. And then he'll just use a regular old heal spell on Kitty. So Kitty, you can heal with recovery.
So before he heals me, can I tell him that I actually have a little bit of a sickness issue, and he should heal that instead?
You got Well, let me take a look at you. And yeah, he'll inspect it.
I had some slugs not that long ago, you know? Real slimy things.
Slugs. Oof. Nasty undead type of slugs then, aren't they?
Yeah,
I think I might have the sort of thing for that.
I'll take that.
Rather than giving you a heal, what he'll do is he will use Divine Endurance. He'll cast this one for power to give you 40 temporary hit points.
Holy Christ, that's a lot.
To watch, to bypass the fact that you got slugs. And he says, yeah, those things will die within a day, but for right now, that should probably cover you, right?
Yeah,
It's really hard to get a good rest in with slugs up your bum.
yeah. Those slugs are not where they belong.
No, indeed not. Well, it should help you feel good until they die off.
Well, I appreciate it. We're gonna hit the road before the situation gets too intense. But I'll definitely be back this way. And this big fella next to me, he's not so scary. He's my friend. So, if you see him running like a maniac, it's probably bad. You should get out of here.
Honestly, anyone running like a maniac, I'm probably gonna run with him.
Yeah, that's actually probably a really good idea.
And never be too careful. So yeah, you
Let's go.
finish that conversation, head off to join with Lithram and Araza, and in the meantime, Goro Ata actually does not show up. A number of Imperial soldiers show up, but Goro himself does not. And one of the soldiers comes up to you, Araza, and says, "Apologies. The general is not able to make it. The troops from the Orc raid are returning. He went to meet with them, but we'll provide backup for you as you make your arrest."
Okay.
This bastard using us.
Perhaps. But everybody's got a lot of things on their mind.
So how much does he know about, like,
Everything.
us having entered this house before? Everything.
I think all you've kind of said is that they're responsible and
Okay, I feel like
For the
we should
poisoning.
probably clarify that there is a room in this house that is really particularly scary, and like I don't know whether or not the purpose of the room was just experimental. Like there were a lot of bodies in it, right?
there were some bodies, yeah. A few.
Okay. So I there's one particular room in this house that is like maybe has some scary shit in it.
My men are not squeamish.
Okay, well, you take a look at it and we can talk about it later.
That very well may happen. Alright. What's the approach as you find yourselves outside once again Povita's house, this time with intention to capture?
How many entrances are there to this house? Just the front door, or?
There's the front door, there's a window that was smashed through by Thorold that has been boarded over, but is a viable entranceway if somebody removed the boards. But there's only one door on the outside.
I feel like maybe entering the house from multiple locations might be a good idea.
I always like that idea. Get them from all sides.
I mean, we're not playing the diplomats this time, so like
Nope. We don't have to be nice.
hello, let's make forced small talk and try not to be suspicious thing is really not as much an element.
Yeah, we could just bust in there and take no prisoners.
Just one prisoner.
The Imperial soldier says, "With your permission, standard procedure is to post men at all four corners to watch for flight."
So the soldiers are gonna do jack squat, and everything's up to us.
They're
Look
watching
at all
for
these
flight,
there.
obviously.
They're watching for flight, but they're not gonna fight with us. They're lazy. They're lazy.
So,
They pull out crossbows, so, somebody comes out, they might take a shot. Alright, everybody makes their way up.
Kitty gets distracted by this pink tree and grabs a flower real quick.
The flower is deadly poisonous and you die.
Oh, wow. That was a
That's
short day.
No, it's a cherry blossom. It smells nice.
Great. I put a flower in my pocket.
All right, yeah. Where are we busting in from? SWAT team?
Awesome.
Free sucker. Where the hell am I going?
I don't know. You appear to be walking around the house.
Sorry.
There are
Where's
no
the
windows
door?
over there.
This is the
Door's
door?
right here. This is the door.
Okay.
This is a window.
Oh, got it. Okay, I thought that was a window and not the front door.
That's the front door.
Okie dokie. Let's do this thing. Are we just busting the door down or are we knocking? I mean, we could, for purposes of maybe getting in closer and like not having her immediately attack us, we could go in there under the pretense of like, hi, we just wanted to ask some questions, and then be like, psych, you're under arrest.
We knocking on the door? What's somebody doing? What are we doing?
Yes, Daz, what are you doing?
Alright, I'll wait here.
Oh,
The door
Opening.
opens and Badger, the butler, looks out, sees Stas, says, officer, my lady is a bit indisposed. She has not to be disturbed today. I hope you understand. And starts to close the door.
Grab him and then pull him out.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of put my hand at the door frame and be like, I'm afraid we would ask that you come outside.
You have a warrant?
Yep, we do.
Yep.
He steps outside, says, I suppose, can you show me your paperwork?
Okay, can we just, like, handcuff him and tuck him over to the side, stick him with one of the Imperial officer people?
Fucking boys.
I don't have the time.
He comes over, he just says, on behalf of the Third Dragon Empire, sir, if you would come with us, please. My miss, she's really not. I'm sorry, sir. This is serious.
He might be super evil. I don't suspect it as much, but he could be super evil. But for the most part, right now, I just want to have him like handcuffed and stuck over away somewhere else.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happens. He's not putting up a fight here, and is dragged off, and kept under careful watch by this soldier as he's just kind of looking at the house, wondering what's going down. The way in is clear.
Okie dokie.
In we go.
Yay! Next up, Sir Thandun.
As you step into the house, you see, as before, the majesty of the place, the sumptuous decorations, hanging chandeliers, the slightly disturbing statues that are placed along the hall.
What are they?
Oh no.
They appear to be Imperial soldiers, but
Uh-oh.
there's always some sort of, I don't know, grimace to the face, a twistedness
God.
about them.
I don't like
And
that!
they're gonna come alive. You
you
ready?
hear the tap of footsteps as Povita comes down the hall and sees you, Stas, and says, I'm sorry, sir. What is this about?
Well, it's rather embarrassing. I'm afraid that Miss Innie's been, discovered.
Discovered? Doing what?
Wielding the undead against members of the Imperial Army.
Oh, dear, poor Eni. Oh, I'm sure it's just a misunderstanding. I can't imagine such a thing out of her.
She was definitely like less creepy before. She's really creepy now. I don't remember her being this creepy previously.
Just because we know what she does now.
We knew before though. We had a pretty good idea.
Poor Eni. Oh, well, I'm sure that you'll give her good chance for representation, but if she's truly done the terrible things you say, well, then she'll get what's coming to her. Thank you for telling me, sir. Is there anything else?
As you are responsible for her employment, we would like for you to come down to the station and speak with Goro, as he is assisting us in this matter.
Well, I won't be doing that, I'm afraid.
We're afraid it's not a request.
We really must insist.
I'm gonna
Okay, yeah, you prepare to hit her, and as soon as you approach, a chill figure passes from the floor in front of you. Roll initiative.
It's a ghost! I never saw this coming! Actually, it's a wraith!
Oh.
And let's see. Wow, 23. Not bad. Oof. Bad roll for Povita. Poor old lady.
Povita.
As this starts to go down, Araza's quick action does someone catch her by surprise as Lithram and Araza rush in and do something. What do you do, Lithram?
I guess we're gonna do Chaos Ray at her.
Okay.
Yes, now we can do it.
Yeah.
Oh god, no.
Rush over to a point where you've got a line of sight and launch a Chaos Ray in the direction of Povita. 15 is her physical defense, so that will hit. And so she takes 12 points of damage.
Wow.
And doesn't even hit another creature nearby, takes half damage, so 6 damage to the Wraith. As it streaks out, she suddenly cries out in pain as a ray of chaotic energy crackles and smashes into her and the Wraith. Anything else, Lithram?
Actually, that's 17 damage, I think.
Oh, you're casting it as a 3rd level spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 17. Sounds great. So instead of 12, I'll take another 5 off, and I will deal the 9 damage, the miss damage to the Wraith. Wow. Nice start.
Yeah.
The Ray bloodies her immediately. Araza, you're up.
Just hit her.
Okay, yeah.
Just regular.
Just a regular old hit at 3rd level. That's 14 points of damage. Just slashing into the old lady. Just stabs, and she is staggered, bloodied, in quite a lot of pain immediately after this assault. Next up is Graveling, who has a chance to rush forward, and I know you leveled yourself up. Did you remember to level Graveling up?
No.
Alright, I'll do that for you.
Look out, y'all. Graveling.
And
leveled up.
Graveling comes in. Alright, try that now. Try Graveling's sheet now. Would have hurt a lot, but it is a miss.
Okay. That's okay, little buddy.
So that was Graveling. Next up is the Wraith. Makes its way over towards, well, it's right next to Araza. It's going to immediately attack her, and it will use a spiraling assault. So it first strikes Araza, dealing 10 points of negative damage as it sinks its claws into you, then vanishes, strikes Stas. Does an 18 hit you? Yeah. That's 10 points of damage to you, Stas. And then Kitty, 10 points of negative damage.
You bitch.
Yeah.
I'm
And
not
then,
about.
it'll vanish and reappear right next to Araza again. So yeah, 3 of you all take 10 points of negative damage. Kitty, you're up.
Alright, well, I would like to attack this wraith shit.
Hey,
And,
yeah.
and we'll just do a regular attack for right now, and I definitely missed that. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
passes incorporeally through the body of the Wraith.
Would
No
we
damage.
Would we happen to know, based off of what we've observed so far, if taking out the spellcaster summoner of one of these impacts them, like, themselves?
It depends on the nature of the summoning spell.
Okay.
It might, but it depends on the nature of the spell.
I'd like to be under this table, by the way.
Okay, well, it's a rug. but you're welcome to be
Damn
on
it.
it if you would
I
like.
totally thought this table. Damn it.
Yes,
Well,
this is
I'm
the entryway. It's a rug on the floor.
Well, I'm
thought it was
standing
a
on this rug. Right? Doesn't it look like it would be a great table for me to write underneath?
The color, yep.
Well, I'm standing on this rug then. My last
Okay.
comment was irrelevant.
I even navigated around it when we walked in because I assumed it was a table.
Stars, you're up.
Get him.
Just so I don't reuse anything. Did you used most of my spells? Yeah.
Yeah.
It was bad. Things were not great last session.
I used most of your spells, but some things would have recharged, like, because you're,
Oh yeah, that one came back. Cool.
yeah, some things would have recharged, but yeah, I used most of them. You would have the new things you got at level 3.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, the stuff that you have, your Breath of the White and your Lightning Fork, I used the heck out of those.
Yeah.
Breath Weapon too.
Yeah. Let's try a new thing then, and this will probably affect the caster more than the other person. Oh, let me.
Breath of the Green, a new breath weapon as you suck in air and spew forth. It targets 3 nearby enemies. So I assume you want the Wraith and Poe and then Kitty for good measure?
Hey, absolutely not.
Just Poe and the Wraith are good.
Alright, Poe, the 25 is going to hit. The 9 is not going to be able to affect the Wraith. So the Wraith would take ongoing... It's a Wraith. It's immune to poison damage, I'm afraid. Poe, however, is not, and so she will get 15 plus your Charisma ongoing poison damage. What's your Charisma?
Is it Charisma mod or...
Charisma mod, yeah.
Okay, cool. It'll be 4.
So 19 ongoing poison damage as it just spews over top of her, and you kind of yell for Araza to duck down a little bit as the breath weapon sprays over top. And now, here's the thing. Technically it says 3 nearby enemies in a group. If you're targeting enemies in a group, you would also hit Araza. Like, it just makes sense for a breath weapon. You can hit Poe. I mean, you weren't going to hit the Wraith anyway, so I'll say you just hit Poe. You just blast the wall with the...
Actually, that middle, it would be like... I think because it did roll 3 attacks, so the 25, then Araza would be a 9, and then the 18 would be the Wraith, so...
Well, the Wraith doesn't take any damage because of poison anyways. Araza, the 9 is miss you, so you just take 5 ongoing poison damage, so you're coughing, you're choking, you're a little bit poisoned, but you're not as badly poisoned as...
It's okay, I forgive you.
And yeah, that is Staz's turn. Do you have any movement or anything else you want to do?
Nope. That'll be it.
Poe will succeed on her save, so the ongoing poison damage will cease, but she's taken quite a lot of damage, and as this series of attacks is happening, and she's choking on poison, slashed and whatnot, she's an old lady, she's not very strong, and you can see she's on death's door already, and she looks up, just fury in her eyes, says, I was always willing to die for my family. Didn't expect it so soon.
How are you dying for your family?
She pulls out a vial of the...
I smack it out of her hand! I smack it out of her fucking
slams it
hand!
into her own arm.
No!
And keeps her veins full of it. With her last breath, she's going to cast a spell.
This bitch taking the easy way out. You didn't even make it through 6 seconds of a fight.
Well, she's going to also cast Circle of Death.
Oh god.
So she's just going to blast everybody. Greenfling, Araza, Staz, the Wraith, and Kitty. Everybody except Lithram. Does a 19 hit your physical defense?
Yeah.
You take 30 negative energy damage.
I would like to cast shield so that she has to re-roll.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I can make them re-roll too.
This attack did not hit your armor class.
Yep, no, just reading that. Never mind.
And evasive.
It doesn't say a type of attack.
It's true. Yeah, I'll re-roll against you. Alright, I'll reroll it. This is for Kitty. Kitty, you are just evasive enough that you're able to lurch back out of the way as the blast of deadly energy rolls over top of everybody else. The Wraith takes damage. Graveling takes damage. Araza takes massive damage. Stas takes huge amounts of damage.
Yeah.
Graveling is unconscious.
Graveling is unconscious, yeah.
Orvalos is panicking.
Araza is panicking. Povita is dead though, so that's nice.
It says she can't cast that spell unless
The escalation die is 3 or higher. Ooh.
Okay, give yourself back the hit points. I'll do a different spell. I'm only going to target Stas.
Yep, that's fair. Yeah, still, that's
Just
one
to
hit point.
Stas. The rest of you are fine.
Ouch. Ouch, Stars.
I'll take it, you know?
Oh, that was a good call.
Feels earned.
Good call. She collapses, and then her body starts shaking, quivering, and trembling, and then rising up with all that nastiness flowing through her veins. Now she's an undead nasty
I was
thing.
gonna say, so now we fight her again, but she's undead. Great.
Pretty much. Lithram, you're up.
Okay, now, Povita, the Wraith, I don't know who to hit. I guess Povita.
You could always hit Kitty.
No.
I'm gonna hit, oh, I didn't even roll my, alright, Holy Spark to Povita.
Holy Spark at Povita.
Yeah, look at that.
She is vulnerable in this form to holy damage, so she will take extra damage.
So that's 19 damage.
19 damage, nice. Yeah, so
And 5 temporary hit points to Araza.
alright, well, you got 5 temporary HP. She takes 19 points of damage, and staggers back in the light of the holy spark as it burns into her. Alright, nice. Next up is Araza. Araza, roll me a save.
What kind? Just regular?
Yeah, normal save.
Okay.
You take 5 poison damage.
Okay.
Yeah, Styles poisoned you.
Thanks, Dad.
Got one hit, you know.
It's only 5.
I didn't mean it.
Would have been 19 if you would if it had hit you.
Stas has 1 hit point?
Yeah, but it's a beefy one.
I'm good. You guys got this. One paper cut and I'm down, but I believe.
I think I'll give him regeneration.
Okay. If you want to, all right, yeah, regeneration.
Yeah.
Okay. So Stas, you can heal with a recovery, but you only get half the hit points, but the regeneration may continue.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
It is a close quarters spell, Araza, so you do not trigger opportunity attacks for casting that one. Nice.
Yeah, that's why I picked it.
Yeah, that's good call. The Wraith's gonna attack you though.
That's fair. Has there been... They haven't rolled poorly, have they?
No, you haven't seen any natural ones from them yet
Okay.
for your curse. Alright, the Wraith is going to attack you with this Ice Cold Ghost Blade.
Nice.
Well, there's one.
Aha! Curse of Chaos, you bitch!
A Curse of Chaos descends upon the Wraith as it misses badly with its slash.
Ice cold
Good
ghost
job.
like that.
Also, the effect of this curse is that the Ice Cold Ghost Blade, like, the ghostly feature of the Wraith starts going haywire, and the Ice Cold Ghost Blade just passes through its hand and falls to the ground.
Uh-huh.
Here, you're up.
I am gonna smack the Wraith. Yeah. Did I get him?
You do, and that deals full damage as it is past the threshold at which the wraith has ghostly resistance. So you hit it
All right.
cleanly.
And then
Number 2.
if
Nice.
I move this way, do I have access to this one next turn? If I
Yes,
just circle
yeah.
around this side of the
I would
raid?
say that
Right.
you could get access if you were on the other side, since they're both kind of surrounding Araza in this moment.
Got it. Okay, just prepping, you know. And the wraith is gonna take an additional d6 because of my building frenzy. So you can go ahead and add 3 more damage.
Nice. Okay, Stas, you're up, and go ahead and at the start of your turn, roll me a save.
Please don't die.
Regeneration continues. You can roll again and add another half recovery there. You should keep regenerating.
Oh, free recovery.
Yeah, it's free. So
Oh, was the other one also free?
yeah, it was
Oh,
free.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Yep, okay. Let me adjust that. Hey.
That regeneration doesn't heal you as fast as other things, but it can heal you just as well. If you get lucky, and it is your turn.
Nice. Alright. I do not have the breath weapon. Oh well. Alright, let's
No, definitely not.
Let's try lightning fork.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Odd attack. So it's not going to arc, but it
But it is a
will.
3rd level small now.
It will deal a decent amount of damage.
33.
Lightning blasts into the vampiric form of Povita, slams her against the wall. She hisses and then launches into Araza with a nasty claw attack.
Not a nice claw attack?
Not a nice one. That's 18 points of damage to you, Araza.
Oh, you whore.
Unfortunately, don't trigger the Fangs attack there. Lithrum, you're up.
Who's
gonna be
looking the
nice.
worst?
Stas. Stas is very bad.
Alright, I'm gonna do Stas and Araza. Araza is odd, Stas is even. We'll roll this.
Alright, Araza.
You get to recover, and Stas, you get 20 temporary hit points.
Nice. So Araza, yeah, heal with the recovery. Stas, 20 temporary hit points, and you grow something on your body. And I think you just grow like an eye stalk, like a beholder, on top of your head.
Also, don't forget, rally is a thing.
Yeah, you can rally once per battle if you so choose. But Araza, you're up.
Okay.
Which one are you attacking?
Pavita.
20 will hit her armor class, and she takes some damage. All right. 15 points of damage as you slash out at her.
Attack.
Graveling makes a leaping attack, and that one will likely also hit. That's another 20. 12 points of damage. Nice. Yeah, she's looking rough again. The Wraith will attack you in return.
I was
It
gonna
can't
say,
use-
I'm gonna get hit by the Wraith one more time and I'm gonna go down. Just so everybody knows. Don't panic.
Okay.
It can't
That's
use
okay.
its spiraling assault, so instead it will its ice cold ghost blade. Instead, it will use spiraling assault. That'll hit Araza, and it will do 10 negative damage.
I'm out like light, folks.
Shit. That's okay. I'm gonna avenge you right now.
Avenge me, kitty! And then she goes down.
Araza goes down under the assault from the Wraith, but having severely wounded
Your fury.
Lolita. Kitty is up.
Alright, unfortunately I can't rage, but I can still swap 2 things. There's one. That's the Wraith, and this is Povita, and that all sucked.
Focus.
Oh, look at that. So I get to add 2 dice to my building frenzy. My next hit's gonna be real nice.
Yeah, your next hit is gonna be real nice. You got lots of damage, but those are some misses there. Daz is up.
Nope, I definitely didn't get it back. Let's try just a good old burning hands.
Good old fashioned.
Who are we burning with that?
Up to 2. So let's go. Let's start with 1, and then I guess try and
Okay.
Well, the escalation die is at least a 2, which is nice.
Yeah, both 13. That's a 15 physical defense. It's not going to get Povita, but it will burn the Wraith. 15. Its physical defense is lower than its armor class for the Wraith, so it does take some fire damage there as you spew out your flames. But the vampiric form Povita is not affected and will be rushing at Kitty.
A 17 wouldn't have hit the Wraith.
Against armor class, the Wraith's armor class is 19. Its physical
shit.
defense is only 14. So, like, your attack against armor class missed it because it's a Wraith. It's like stuff passes through it. But its physical defense is lower. It gets burned by fire and stuff. So, in this case, Burning Hands did hit, but your blade attack missed. That's why.
Gotcha.
Does a 19 hit you, Kitty? It just barely hit you.
Yeah, no, it hits me right now. I'm a little vulnerable.
Right, you take 18 points of damage.
That's okay. I have HP to spare right now, thanks to my friend.
Yeah, that was a good visit. You got 40 HP there. Kitty is a tank right now.
12 of them left. Ha! Bitchy!
You know, use your resources. Withram is up.
Make sure he didn't die.
Yeah, you didn't know he was a healer, but you know now.
Mm-hmm.
I will attack. I'll attack the Wraith with the Force Tentacle.
Okay. Yeah, Force Tentacle stops out. 27 versus physical defense definitely hits it. That's 14 more damage. Actually, make it 18 damage. Wraith is looking rough. Its form is flickering and flashing like bad special effects in a horror movie. And yeah, that's the Force Tentacle. Orvalos, give me a death save.
Oh, okay.
It's okay. I'm gonna avenge you for reals now.
Thanks, friend.
You just weren't dead enough to inspire me. Shit!
Mark off a failure.
It already does that. Great.
Yeah, it does that automatically, doesn't it? Wraith is up next, and it's going to be spiraling assault. 2 targets, so we'll go Kitty and Stas. First one is Kitty, 18 versus your physical defense, Kitty. It's gonna be a hit.
Yep.
So you take 10 negative energy damage, and Stas, you also take 10 negative energy damage.
I'm really sorry, but the limited use.
Is it odd now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Escalation dies +3.
Yeah!
I'm sorry. I can't.
I love it! I get my HP back! These rules, man. They suck.
New system.
I know it's a lot to keep track.
Everything's got different abilities and stuff like that. Alright.
I can see why this might not be such a widely used system, just because it would be like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Yep.
Yeah.
A lot of that.
You guys should see the rules to Sean's character. It's ridiculous.
It's crazy.
You have no idea.
At the table, none of you would ever know that I did anything wrong, and I could do whatever I wanted to you. Because even I wouldn't know I did something wrong. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. But, okay, in that case, I was unable to use its Ice Ghost Blade for a few turns. I'll say it can get it back by now. With our unconscious, the person who cursed it being unconscious, so it'll just attack Kitty with the Ghost Blade and miss. So there you go.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Effect there. I have a feeling.
One.
A whirlwind attack. First one into Povita, the second one into the Wraith. Both will hit, and the second one doesn't do full damage to the Wraith, but does deal half.
Alright. Add that to Povita, and add this to the Wraith.
With half of that added, yeah, that's going to take the Wraith down. That will also take Povita down. And as the now vampiric form Povita falls to the ground, more convulsions, more trembling, and you've seen she pumped herself full of that stuff. You see now bursting out of the chest of Povita.
Oh my god.
A nasty
more
like thing.
Just
Yeah.
die, woman!
Tendrils dangling. It's vaguely flower-like, but the nastiest death flower type creature you've ever seen. And it's You hook
Because
the
I
final
cleave.
form.
Because I cleave, can I attack
Yeah,
it?
you can. You cleave. Yeah, I'll let you attack on the cleave. You're just like spinning around, slice through two things, see one more thing, and
Where the
on the
fuck are
follow
the
through,
Imperial
smash into it.
Does a 17
yeah,
hit?
Yes. 17 does not hit
Get
against the
the
blood
fuck
in
rose.
here.
It'll still take
Yeah.
3 damage.
Okay, yeah, it takes 3 damage. And yeah, you shout out for the Imperial soldiers, and
Well, I
so-
don't. I'm dead, but you know what I mean.
well, sure. Someone,
Help! They don't hear all of this and come like us offer aid. Isn't that the whole point of them being here? What the hell?
not to worry, no one has left the building.
You,
Alright.
See, didn't I tell you they would be freaking useless out there?
Alright, they come running. 3 of them come running. The one who's handcuffed, the other guy will not, but the other 3 will come running. I will add them to the initiative order. That's fair. By this point, as enough screams have happened that they've kind of consult with each other, like, should we? No. Should we? Yeah, alright, let's do it. So, adding Imperial soldiers to the turn tracker for this next round. That's fair. Staz is up next. Kitty, because you took one out, I guess you could heal with the recovery. You have that, right?
Yeah, I didn't
You
need
just-
all the HP, so even
Okay.
though I lost probably half of it, I didn't need it all.
Okay, sounds good. Staz, you're up. Staz, you may still be regenerating, so check for your save. Nope, no longer regenerating.
I got it last turn, but not this one.
Not this one. Okay.
Oh, right. I need to see.
Checking your breath weapon.
It's fine.
Only one thing yet remains on the field. It is the blood rose with its bristling thorns having burst from the corpse of Povita, now menacing all of you.
I thought I had another. Oh, there it is. Do it. Random energy. What's it gonna be? Ooh, fire damage.
Fire damage. You
That's nice.
launch some flames at the blood rose. Against physical defense failure, miss. Takes 3 points of fire damage.
Oh,
18
wait.
still fails.
Ooh.
3 points of fire damage to the blood rose. Blood rose is up next, and it will fire some fangs from the blossom at Staz.
Haha! It still hates you.
19.
Let's have it re-roll.
You cast a shield, causing it to potentially miss. And
No.
in fact, it will miss. You only take 5 ongoing damage, so go ahead and take 5 damage.
No, it'll still hit. I think my AC is only 14.
Oh, your AC is only 14? Okay, then you take 20 damage and 10 ongoing damage.
Shit!
Oh, I'm down.
Even with your temporary HP?
Oh,
Did you not have any?
it was there and then it wasn't, so I guess, okay, so 20.
Alright. It takes out your temporary HP, and because you just got it just
Yeah.
whips
Okay.
off that ice stalk that Lithram gave you. Blows right through that thing, sends that spattering against the wall. But you also take 10 ongoing damage now as you are bleeding from the effects of this.
Awesome.
Soldier comes rushing in, and is going to take a shot at the blood rose with. Well, actually, going to take a swing with the longsword. It rolled an 8, so he rolled it as he slashes at it. He clearly misses the blood rose. As soon as he does, he takes 8 points of damage. As he tries to stab it and gets stabbed, it sort of retaliates, running vines of nasty white thorns up his arm and tearing into it. Deals 2 points of damage to the blood rose. Lithram, you're up.
Alright, since no one's gonna help Araza, I'll do it.
Okay.
Smart ass.
I did tell everyone, don't panic. It's okay.
It's okay, it'll be
I
good.
think that's kind of escalated since then. So maybe just like a little bit concerned. Take
Araza, you can heal with a free recovery, then add 16 hit points on top of that.
cheers. I will do exactly that.
Araza does not have any. Actually, Araza does have one true magic item. Lithram, you feel the urge to talk about the weather today.
Okay.
You feel like you've got to comment on the weather a bit more than you normally would. Araza, you're conscious, so that's a fun change.
good to be back.
Yay! I couldn't avenge you, my friend. Look what we have now. A flower.
I mean,
It is absolutely bristling with thorns. You have 26 hit points, and you are in the shadow of this nasty thing that has burst from the chest of the dead Povita, bristling over top of you, menacing with its pale, grayish, thorned form, and a single red blossom on the top. What would you like to do, Araza?
I'd like to. How tall is it?
It reaches the ceiling. It's probably about 10 feet tall.
I'd love to try and lop off the flower at the top.
Okay, yeah, you leap up and take a slash. As you do so, just to slash into it, your arms have to go deep into those thorns. They tear into you. You take 11 points of damage. You do deal 16 points of damage, as that does hit.
Okay.
First time one of you has hit this thing.
What's 26 minus 11?
15.
Thank you.
Graveling is next. Graveling can make an attack.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, with the escalation die, that does hit. Another 14 points of damage. Graveling takes 11 points of damage, as Graveling's mouth comes away bloody from biting at this thing.
Okay. I don't like that. That makes me sad. You said 11 points?
Yeah, 11 points of damage to Graveling. 11 points of damage goes to the Imperial Soldier, but he does manage to deal some damage. As every time these things are attacking this, it's hurting them back, but chipping away a bit at a time. Next Imperial Soldier is going to... I'll still use the longsword attack, but he's going to pull out his crossbow and fire at it from a distance, because he doesn't like the fact that everyone else is getting hurt from attacking it. Misses. Glancing blow. Kitty, you're up.
Well, the escalation die is 4 now, so I can rage.
You can rage for free, yeah, using that. So yeah, Kitty goes into a rage and makes a raged attack. That will hit. It does.
Wait.
You take 18 points of damage.
That's okay. You get to add 11 more to it.
Alright, you deal 37 points of damage, but you also do take 18 points of damage. And yeah, the rose, it got hit a little bit by Araza's leaping attack, and now Kitty, your attack has really dug deep into this the fangs and the blossom, and it's got some visible damage to it. But yeah, you did take 18 damage in retaliation. Stas,
That's
you're
okay.
up.
I'm doing all right.
Nope. Wow. Just not gonna get that breath pepper back.
No, I guess not.
Alright, let's Chaos Bolt it.
Chaos Bolt. Is it still fire damage?
Yep.
It is vulnerable to fire damage. Did you roll high? You did not. Okay. 23 does hit, and it's an even hit, so you gain a chaotic benefit as if you had gathered power.
It'll take another 3 points of damage.
So 8 points of damage. Very good. All right. Flames striking into this thing from a distance. It's up next, and it is going to use Fangs in the Blossom. Stas, roll me a save.
Oh, right, because of the ongoing damage. Oh.
You take 10 more points of damage. We're going to Fangs in the Blossom at Kitty. Kitty, does 17 hit you?
No.
The fangs just slamming into the ground around you. A clean miss. Lucky you.
Yay.
This guy going to take a swing. He will miss. 17 plus 4 is 21. He does miss. He takes 10 points of damage back to himself.
Shit.
Another round, Lithram. Yep, 21's not enough.
Alright, Chaos Blessing?
Chaos Blessing. You or one of your nearby allies gains 7 temporary hit points.
So that's gonna go to...
Stas is not nearby, but I'd say you could give it to Araza or Kitty.
Araza.
Araza, 7 temporary HP come to you.
Thanks.
Yeah, Stas has moved away a little bit. Okay, and what would you like to do on your turn? Or was that was your spell, right?
Yes, that was my spell.
Okay, sounds good. Araza, you're up next.
Is it 12 HP because it's a 3rd level spell? Just reading that second box that showed up, Sean.
Oh, yes, it is 12.
Yes. So
It's
add another
resilience.
5, Araza.
How much?
It's 12 temporary HP instead of
Got
7.
Thank you.
Every point's gonna count for you. This flower hurts.
I will just try to hit it again, I guess.
All right, you take a swing.
What was that? Oh, that was Lithrum. I was like...
That was Lithrum. 25 versus armor class will hit. You do, however, take 7 damage back.
Oh, that's not as bad as the 18 I took last time.
It's true. It deals damage equal to the roll. So you rolled a 7, so you take 7 back. Last time you rolled an 18, so you took 18 back.
Ah, got it.
Yeah. That's why the damage is seemingly random, but yeah, you take damage back equal to the roll that you made. So yeah, you bite into it. Is Graveling going to attack it or not?
I don't know. He
Don't
only
kill
has
him.
He only has 9 hit points, so...
No, he can't afford it. He can't afford it.
He's too weak. I can bring him back, obviously. It's just... No, I can't think like this. Graveling wouldn't want me to think like this.
Graveling takes 9 points of damage due to it attacking back, and also misses.
No!
21 just barely misses, so Graveling goes unconscious and deals no damage.
Araza freaks the fuck out.
The Imperial soldier is attacking. He deals 15 damage back to himself and dies.
You idiot!
He dies for the cause, but he does hit. He deals 8 damage to it.
Yeah, he at least did something.
But he gets sort of consumed by the flowers, twitching vines. This is the smart one who was shooting the crossbow takes a shot. I didn't roll. Let me look again.
There you go.
He will hit, so from a distance deals a bit more damage.
All right.
Kitty is up.
Did I get it? No.
You take 9 points of damage. Thanks to the escalation die, you will hit.
Oh, thank God. I take 9, you said?
You do, yeah. And
Yeah,
this time your spear strikes true and sinks through, splitting the blood rose and causing it to fall to pieces.
Yeah!
The remnants of it twitch upon the ground.
Can we light these things on fire, please?
And it has black-gray resurgence and pops back as a death blossom.
Oh my God.
That's King's turn next to the stars.
Oh, well, fuck.
As it trembles and twitches all about you, what do you do, Stars?
Well, this
Fine. It's fine.
is great. I'm gonna take a page out of Lithrum's book, kind of move over here. Yeah, there's really not. All right, that's. Oh, for fuck's sake!
Okay. Yeah, that's a miss.
Yeah.
Chaos blow. It does deal 3 points of miss damage, fortunately. But yeah, fire the chaos bolt and it sears the wall. Next up is the death blossom, which will fire its unlife ray at Lithrum.
Oh no.
Lithrum, what's your physical defense?
13.
14. Then 14 will hit. You take 24 negative energy damage.
Well, I'm down.
Lithrum drops.
Ah!
You would have also taken an additional 12 damage, so Lithrum goes down as the unlife ray spears him. Yeah?
Oh.
Oh, good.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
you don't take it.
That's good.
Oz is
I'm
still conscious. Imperial soldier attacks it.
This is bad.
That'll hit. That's another 8 points of damage, and fortunately the death blossom does not deal damage back to you. So, small blessings. This one's not as bad. Lithrum death save. Success! Yes. You can heal with the recovery.
Yay.
Lithrum, not dead yet!
Wait, do I get any of my benefits? I need to go back. What was I doing last?
Dying.
Well, that, but no. Okay.
It happens at the end of your turn, so you don't get to like take your turn unless you get a natural 20, in which case you get to pop back up and take your turn. But you didn't get a nat 20. Still a good roll. Araza, you take an attack. Wow, 20 points of damage. That's huge.
Yeah!
Yeah, Araza has been up and down in a blind fury from seeing Graveling go down. Wings with her blade, and it sinks deep into the Death Blossom. It's an even if you want to use one of your flexible attacks, if that's what you're looking at. It would be Warrior's Blessing.
Yes.
We'll let you heal some.
Okay.
Alright, yeah. So Warrior's Blessing, go for it. You gain your healing there. Yeah, you get 5 more hit points back. Nice. This soldier takes a shot with his crossbow. He will hit with the help of the escalation die and deals 8 points of damage. Not anywhere near as much as Araza, but it does certainly hit. Kitty, you're up.
Okay. Please hit.
Oh.
Wait, and I get to add all of these because I've had 4 misses now. I've had 4 misses, so now I get to do it all.
That's
Did I kill
55 points of damage. You did not.
Are you serious?
That's a lot of damage. 55
Okay,
points of
well
damage.
then
That's a lot.
I need to back the F up. Like, I can't be this close.
It will take an
So
opportunity
if I'm-
attack.
Great, it has -2 to hit because I'm small.
Alright, that's a 17. Does it get you?
So no. Haha!
Alright,
Because
it
my
misses
AC
it.
is 19 and I have +2, so haha!
It slaps down next to you, so yeah, the +2 from being small causes it to just flip over top of your head. Saz is up next.
God, alright.
It was invisible. I didn't see it, Saz.
Oh, sorry, wrong button. Well, I was hoping to cast a breath weapon, but that's just not gonna happen for me. So let's try gathering some power. Just gonna spend my turn, and ooh, I get +1 AC, so that's nice.
Very good. It's going to blast Kitty with its Unlife Ray.
Good thing I got evasive. Nope, you're redoing that. Redo.
Do you get to do that multiple times a battle?
I didn't actually get to do it last time because it was on a move that technically shouldn't have happened.
Oh, okay. Alright, I'll redo it. That's a 27. You take 24 points of negative damage.
That sucks. I'm hurting now.
Now even Kitty is looking haggard. Another 8 points of damage. Every little bit helps as the soldiers aid in the battle. Lithram, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to cast War Drum.
Hey. Doom, 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 doom. Natural odd attack roll. Next natural odd attack roll will add an additional 23 points of damage.
27 points.
27 points of damage. Okay.
This is adventure feat.
Araza, roll odd and destroy this thing with an extra 27 points of damage.
But I have to roll odd.
If you want
Yep.
the extra 27 points of damage.
Natural odd. 11.
Odd.
It was an 11.
That would be 38 points of damage. How would you like to do this?
Oh!
That is the war drum sound.
I mean, does it have like a root system?
Yeah, it's all coming out of Povita's body.
I want to like just rip it, roots and all.
You're hardly even using the blade. The blade is just to like get under the roots, and then it's arms and pulling and wrenching up. Povita's body basically explodes as you wrench all these roots out of her, and just kind of lift it up and then tear it in half.
I predict showers of blood in the weather.
Alright, and then I immediately heal Graveling.
The soldier is kind of looking. It's like, are we supposed to take her alive?
Oh.
Because I think that ship has sailed.
I mean, past the point where she injected herself with shit and basically
Vampiric
like
death
nuked
flower
herself. I thought that it was basically a lost cause at that point. Like, I didn't think reasoning with a vampire was ever gonna happen. And then it just progressively got worse from there. That doesn't seem like it's on us. That seems like it's on her.
Yeah, that's fair.
Agreed. Yep.
You look at the tendrils of the flower just start to twitch and wriggle their ways towards the dead Imperial soldier, trying to pop back up, and I assume you are very quickly burning things.
All the burning.
Yeah, all the burning. Stas is immediately burning hands on everything around you, like... And, yeah, you incinerate the corpses. But... Povita is dead. Povita is down.
Yeah.
And as this happens, as this goes down, we're going to jump to another location, to something happening at the same time as all of this.